Already felt the weight of the world pressing down on your shoulders? That suffocating feeling of being trapped in mediocrity, waking up day after day without a sense of purpose, just going through the motions? It's draining, isn't it? But here's the harsh truth. This isn't an accident, it's a choice. A series of choices you've been making, often without even realizing it. And the first step to liberating yourself starts today. Unlocking a mindset that scares mediocrity. Away isn't just a choice, it's a commitment. It requires grit, tenacity, and most importantly, a willingness to face yourself head-on. Imagine your mind as a field, a fertile ground where ideas can either flourish or become choked by weeds. What are you planting in that field? Are you nurturing growth, or are you allowing the negativity of everyday life to take root? Every moment you spend in self-doubt, every time you accept the status quo, you weaken that field. But today we're going to cultivate a garden of strength, ambition, and unwavering resolve. The first lesson is this: awareness comes before action. You can't change what you don't acknowledge. Think about how many times you've made excuses for why you couldn't achieve something. I don't have time. I'm not good. Enough. This kind of thinking traps you in a cycle of stagnation. It's like holding onto a heavy stone. Every time you think these thoughts, the stone gets heavier. Shift your mind to a growth-focused perspective. When you find yourself making excuses, challenge them. Instead of saying, "I can't," ask yourself, "What if I could?" Imagine the different directions your life can take if you simply allow possibility to enter your mind. Next, understand that mediocrity loves company. You know this feeling. It's easy to fall into the trap of surrounding yourself with others who share the same mindset. If you find yourself with people who complain about life but never take action to change it, it's time to reevaluate who's in your circle. Think of your environment as the air you breathe. If you surround yourself with negative energy, it will suffocate your growth. Seek out those who challenge you, who inspire you, and who aren't afraid to demand excellence, not just from themselves but from you. Now let's talk about discipline. It's not a glamorous word in today's world, so often forgotten in favor of motivation. But understand this: motivation is fleeting. It's like the tide. It comes in waves and eventually recedes. Discipline, on the other hand, is like the steady lighthouse guiding ships to safety through tumultuous waters. It's the daily choices you make, even when no one is watching. This is where your true transformation begins. Consider a weightlifter stepping into the gym. It's easy to be motivated on day one, but what about weeks later when the soreness kicks in? When you wake up and the last thing you want is to lift those weights? It's discipline that keeps them showing up. Each rep creates resilience and strength, not just physically but mentally as well. The same applies to your mindset. You need to train your mind the way a bodybuilder trains their muscles. Each day, each decision matters. Building mental toughness requires practice. It's a gradual process, much like carving a sculpture from marble. It starts with a block of stone, raw and rough. Every challenge you face chips away at that stone, revealing a masterpiece beneath. What are you chiseling away today? Are you removing the doubts, the fears, the limitations that hold you back? The art of mental strength lies in consistently working on yourself, sculpting a version of you that stands resilient against life's storms. Visualize this for a moment. A stormy ocean, waves crashing and pulling you under. That's life trying to drown you in its chaos. Now envision yourself as a lighthouse standing firm against the tempest. When the winds howl, your foundation doesn't waver. This is the mindset you want to cultivate. You cannot stop the waves from coming, but you can choose how you respond to them. Strength isn't about never feeling fear or sadness. It's about acknowledging those feelings and still pushing forward. Let's move to the concept of letting go. Holding on to past failures, resentments, or grief is like gripping a chain that anchors you to the ocean floor. Every time you reflect on that pain, you tighten your grip. But what if you loosened that hold? What if you decided today is the day to let go? Releasing those burdens requires courage. It's not easy, but consider the freedom that awaits you. Imagine floating freely in the water, unencumbered by the chains of the past. To do this, start by identifying what holds you back. Is it a toxic relationship? A job that drains your spirit? The first step is recognizing that and mapping out an exit strategy. This doesn't have to be drastic, but it requires intention. Surround yourself with positivity and activities that uplift you. As you clear out the negative, you create space for the new. A fresh perspective, new friendships, new opportunities. Surprise yourself by what can bloom in that newfound space. Now, shift your focus inward for just a moment. Reflect. Us has an internal dialogue. What is yours saying? Is it full of encouragement, or is it a constant stream of criticism and doubt? That inner voice can either empower you or tear you down. Training your mind means learning to manage that internal narrative. When you catch yourself descending into negativity, flip the script. Speak to yourself the way you would to a friend who is struggling. Show yourself compassion. Every time you practice this, you're creating a new pattern, programming your mind to choose positivity over negativity. And don't forget the power of small victories. Each little step you take towards change is a building block. Did you wake up early today? Celebrate that. Did you choose a healthy meal? Acknowledge it. Look for those victories and use them to fuel your journey. It's like training a puppy. Positive reinforcement breeds more of the desired behavior. Each new choice you celebrate reinforces the discipline and the mindset shift you're working towards. Ultimately, transformation begins with action. Every moment you wait, every excuse you make costs you time and growth. Mediocrity lurks around every corner, but you hold the torch of change. Light your way out of the shadows and illuminate the path to greatness. You owe it to yourself to rise. So, stand up today and make a choice. Take one actionable step, no matter how small, and commit to your journey. When you leave this moment, carry this thought with you. The power to change your life lies within the choices you make every single day. You're capable of more than you've ever imagined, but it starts with the decision to unshackle yourself from mediocrity. Embrace the struggle. It's a sign of growth. Realize that you are not alone in this fight. The journey might be tough, but every effort you make to cultivate a mindset that scares mediocrity away lights the way for others as well. Embrace that responsibility and that power. As you embark on this path toward transformation, remember to subscribe. Join me in this incredible journey of self-discovery and unyielding strength, because together we can redefine what's possible. Now, step forward. Embrace your power. The journey begins now.